This week, on stage, Billy Higgins, who has just completed two important projects, one called Five and Around with Henry Butler, that new face and voice by way of New Orleans and Los Angeles, and Billy Higgins doing percussion work on the soundtrack of Round Midnight. And over there at 10,000 feet, once again, that giant birthday cake coming from the Bright Moments Music Lovers Club in Oakland, California. Hello, Billy Higgins.
Hello there. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. How are you this evening?
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Well, there you are at the Artist Quarter at 26th and Nicollet, your first visit really in such an intimate surrounding in this territory. It's good to have you on stand.
Well, it's good to be here. You know, this is my second time in this city, and it's very warm. You know, they have a nice club here, and things are going fine.
Well, it sounds like you're working out rather skillfully with Ken Holman and Billy Peterson and Billy Carruthers, and inspiring them as young musicians. Billy, you've been involved in the production, the soundtrack of Round Midnight, which is making its debut in New York City.
Right.
And of course, it's a kind of fantasy around Thelonious Monk and Bud Powell, isn't it?
Well, no, it's fantasy around Lester Young and Bud Powell.
Yes.
It is. It's mostly like Bud Powell's life turned into a tenor saxophone player.
And the tenor saxophone.
Next to Garden.
Yes.
So it's quite an interesting movie, you know, and it's wonderful to have Dexter and Herbie Hancock and Bobby Hutcherson, Cedar Walton, Freddie Hubbard, Tony Williams, Ron Carter, Pierre Michelon, and all these, Wayne Shorter, and all these beautiful people in the movie. Lynette McGee, everybody is really did a wonderful job. Everybody did an expert job on the music.
It sounds like you've had a chance to see all of it in full review.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it once, and I'm going to another premiere in San Francisco on the 8th. They having one on San Francisco on the 8th, so I'm going to that one. You know, but it's a good film, and I like to see Bud Powell and Lester Young's name where people can see it, because they made such a big contribution to our music called jazz, till more people should really know about them. Maybe they can, you know, when they see this, they can realize what a big contribution they did make to this music.
Billy, how did they influence you?
Bud Powell influenced me very much. You know, I mean, as far as learning, and Lester Young, well, he influenced anybody that ever picked up a saxophone. And
you, as a drummer, heard them in a very special way.
Oh yes. You know, it was like they're some of the, you know, the pioneers that left us this big legacy that we have. You see, so we should. And it's good to pay homage to them in some kind of way, so the younger people can understand who they were and why they did what they did. See?
Billy Higgins, from history to the present, you've been doing dates with Henry Butler, who is a rather remarkable artist in his way, and you, working along with Charlie Hayden and others, have created a new project called Five and Around.
Yeah, that's Henry. Henry Butler's phenomenal talent from New Orleans, you know, and he's you can't say enough about Henry, you know, and he's a beautiful human being, you know, and he's got he has very deep well. He plays the piano wonderful, and he can use his voice too, you know, and I can't say enough about Henry.
And for your part in that session with Henry Butler and Stephen Kajala and Charlie Hayden and so many
Freddie Hubbard and Azar Lawrence and Jeff Clayton, they were also on there.
Yes. Billy, you're a rather remarkable team worker. I've watched you work just once at a very close proximity. Who really influenced you?
Well, I was influenced really by, I feel like, Max Roach and Art Blakey, because I came up. Then, I started playing. They were, and Kenny Clark, Roy Haynes. They really left a big mark on me. Philly Joe Jones. And then I got to meet the Grand Master, Papa Joe Jones, before he passed away. And he was a very big influence on everybody. So drummers are all one family anyhow. So you can get something from most drummers, but those drummers that I just named, like Elvin Jones to Tony Wood, they all have different styles, but they speak the same language.
How do you describe your style?
Well, I can't do that. I don't do that because I don't listen to myself that often. So I just,
you're always listening to everyone else.
I try to integrate myself with the music, and try to be as stretchable as I possibly can. Like you just integrate myself with the music and try to play, and make it as one with whoever I'm playing with.
You certainly do integrate and teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
You have marvelous ears, sir.
Oh, well, thank God.
Good talking with you.
Yeah, okay then.
Thanks very much, Billy Higgins.
Okay, you take care of yourself.
You too.
All right.
And it's on stage with Ken Holman, Billy Peterson, Billy Carruthers at the Artist Quarter for Billy Higgins. And here's Billy teamworking with Henry Butler.